Hi all, it's Barb coming to my craft studio. I'm here to talk about the Get Organized Challenge. It's week 5, tool week. I'll be right back. I was going to share this part I should have shared last week and I forgot. Let's see if I can get it in view. Turn this just slightly. This is one of the Totally Tiffany's this is her die and stamp organizer in the Desk Made line. I have sheets, little pieces of cardstock cut to the size of the different scrap rack page pockets, and that's what I've been, because I've been lining all my pockets. I started doing that last week, so I just wanted to kind of share that way they're kind of organized by size. It makes it a little easier. And then this is my stack of tools that I need to catalog this week. So I thought I would share. You kind of see what my task is for the week. But now I'm going to talk about what the actual homework is for tool week. The homework for this week is to catalog 20 things a day for the next 7 days, or 140 items for the week. I mean, if you only have a couple, like 3 days you can work on, just do a little bit more on those days rather than 20. I probably maybe have 20, maybe give or take. So I'm hoping to finish all of those this week, and I'm also hoping to file all my catalog pages that I have made, plus those ones, and to work on lining more pockets if I have time. But I also want to get busy crafting. It's July. I kind of like to do Christmas in July with my crafting, so that's kind of my hope. And then if you have paper left to sort another 4 inches, sort another box or another year of photos, depending on whether you've got physical or digital photos. Sort another container of embellishments if you have them. I'm trying to think, did she not cover anything? There's paper, photos, embellishments. Yeah, she covered them all. Because sometimes if she didn't, I'd say, if you have time, not necessarily that you have to do it, but she covered all the things that we've so far sorted. And then post your progress report and enjoy your reward. Now, like I said, through this, my homework has been a little different each week. Where's my list? My list is to file my catalog pages that I already have made that I couldn't file because I was out of sheet protectors. I can file those now because I have sheet protectors. To catalog this pile of tools. Paper, I do have a little paper just because projects I worked on last week, it's all in order. I just need to put it into the correct place in my storage. So I want to try to get that done first thing this morning here. Work on lining more pockets of my embellishments. I still have a few that I've got to figure out what to do with because I don't really have room, I don't think, for the cooking and wedding ones in my scrap rack. I know I don't for the wedding. The wedding ones I have a lot. Right now they're actually upstairs in what used to be my craft studio in a big box. I'd like to get those organized so that I don't have to dig through. I'm not a digger. Some people like that, digging through stuff. I don't. I like being able to flip to what I want. So I'm thinking eventually I want to put it in some sort of binder system. Now the cooking one, I'm thinking I might be able to get away with a spinder binder just for the cooking stuff and just put a note in my scrap rack, cooking is, stored in a spinder binder, wherever I decide to put it. That's another thing I have to figure out. But I think the wedding stuff will take more. I bought a lot of it for my son's wedding, and then I just didn't get the photos that I wanted. It's a long story and I won't get into it, but so I haven't had the heart to do it. I think I'm just going to have to go through and figure out an alternate plan than how I had envisioned it in my head. So I got to figure out what to do with those wedding ones. They probably only need a temporary home, because once I finish that project, I probably don't need as much wedding stuff as I will probably have left, but we'll see. And then I still have my card making binder, and I think my Valentine's binder is back in the corner there. I usually have to put one over in the corner because I don't have room on my thing anymore. I'm going to have to find a home for a couple more because the spring and summer have to be split in half. I did discover that last week. And then to do this homework review video and to post daily homework reminders. I post those if you're interested in my Facebook group, which is Barb's Craft Studio on Facebook, and in the Get Organized with Totally Tiffany group. In that group, it's just in the main group. In my group, I created an event for each week, so there's 8 different events, and I post those there. So, and then to do my progress post and video, I've been doing a progress video too, kind of showing, going over what I've done, and sometimes sharing a little bit of how I did it or whatever. But that's kind of my homework for the week, and then to celebrate with my reward. So now this week, Tiffany does a series of videos called Go 10, about getting organized in 10 minutes a day. I know I've mentioned it before, but this week there's a lot of those, and so every day I'll probably share a different one for just about every day. I should make a note too. And then there's a stencil class too. So her Go 10 classes, she has one on punches, one on embossing folders, one on dies, and then she has one on mounted stamps and one on unmounted stamps. And I know she also has, I believe, a video on stencils. She might have something on Kiwi Lane templates too, which you could apply to any templates. But I'll be every day, and when I do my homework reminder post, I'll be sharing a link to one of those classes, just, in case you need a little more help with a certain subject. I also have, I think, a file. I know there's one in the Get Organized group. I do believe there might be one in my group too. I should check on that. But anyways, I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.